Baby is getting the rear tires done. I got the front tires done yesterday. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. It is 7:10 and I'm on my way to work. I checked out my weather app. Look at this, look at the sky right now. It said there's a tornado watch up until 12 this afternoon. It is 73 degrees outside, and it's not cold, even though I'm dressed for in case it rains. I'm gonna be out on the training pad this morning sometime with some of our instructors. Look at the weather. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm so over what it's like going through this bipolarness in this city, for real. You know, yesterday was a beautiful day. It was nice, sunny, and today we wake up to this. Anybody in this audience, this viewing audience, live in the Midwest and are familiar with this weather? Because D is not. I do not like that there are so many changes. In the springtime, this is where you got to watch out for stuff like that. It leaves you feeling less than secure, for real. Like, I don't feel secure at all. When I say at all, like, I just don't even know, you know, springtime here, you don't know what to expect. But I did pray for this entire city that God would keep his angels around us out here and protect us, because a few weeks ago in my last video you saw that there was a windstorm that came through, but a few weeks ago tornadoes passed over this city and went to some of the surrounding cities around Springfield and actually touched down. And so I'm just praying for God's angels to protect all of us, even the surrounding cities at this point, because people cannot afford to just be going through those type of hardships. You know what I'm saying? The hardships that create struggle and fear and worry. It's a hardship, right? So I'm just really praying that nothing happens here or around the area, and that everyone here is just protected in Jesus' name. On the other note, hopefully you guys are having a blessed, wonderful day, because I am starting my day off believing God and trusting him to help me to have success with our instructors class. Yesterday, though, even though it was a nice day, it was windy towards the end of the day, and it started cooling off. Today, it's starting off warm, and that's how you know you're in those kind of environments where rainstorms, hailstorms will take place. When I looked at the WeatherBug app, which is what I've been using for the last 10 years maybe, out on the road when I was a driver, it showed some red areas. Those red areas indicate strong storm-like activity. So I'm praying that it's not going to be as bad as what it looked like. It's definitely in some of the surrounding areas, which is why we're looking at the sky looking like this right now. But I'm always sky watching. Even when I was out on the road, y'all, I was sky watching whenever it's this time of the year and I'm seeing the clouds looking like this. Like, at this point, it is April 2nd, y'all. And at this point, we should not be seeing this. Like, if I were in California, I'm pretty sure they might have got some rain, but nothing even close to this right here. I'm just not used to this insecurity that this type of weather offers. It makes you feel uncertain about where you live, and I don't like that feeling. So I'm just going to continue to head on to work and pray that everything is okay. If not, I will be recording what I can, y'all. Pray for us here in the Midwest. I will say this morning I took Socks out. Socks is my 9-year-old Chihuahua. He's about 9 pounds. I took him out before I left home, and he's out there, you know, going pee and getting ready to do his business, and he just stopped and looked up at the sky. It made me feel uncomfortable because right after he started looking up at the sky, it got a gust of wind just came through my backyard, and that was not a good feeling. I hate leaving him home, but it's what I gotta do, you know. It's what I gotta do. And we're just going to get through this, and I pray that nothing happens while I'm gone. But he was so seriously looking up at the sky, like, what is going on? Whenever it's kind of windy, he starts looking at the sky and he'll stop and stare. That part made me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but yeah, this is what we go through here. This is what we go through. Unexpected, never-ending foolery is what I call it, but Lord, watch over these people, this city, this state. Watch over the neighboring states and any of those states that have this type of atmosphere. Guys, I'm out here in Springfield. We still are under the tornado watch, but I just noticed at this dealership right up the street from my job that they have the kind of vans that at least one type of van I like, the Dodge Ram ProMaster. Y'all see that? They got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them right here, and I noticed in their back little storage area that they have some others. So those look like the 148 wheelbase, which is something that I'm kind of looking at. I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna see. These are cargo vans only, so these are the kind that you deliver packages in, but you can easily turn these into your home. I want to get out and look. I don't want to talk to a dealer because I already know these are not cheap. And so anyways, that is them right there. Just want to get a quick peek as to what they might possibly look like. Right here, y'all. I am truly interested in van life. I was trying to see if I could get some information on the vehicle themselves. So this one right here is 159 wheelbase and it's $54,000. Base price is $50,000. The total price is $54,900. I wonder if they look completely empty from the outside. And I'm just curious, are they selling them now or are they just here? I'm pretty sure they are. Let's see. They're locked, so you can't even get in. I don't want to talk to a salesman. I just want to look at this for visual reference, to kind of get an idea on the size. But that is it, y'all. It's 159 wheelbase for this one right here, which I think they're all like the same size. I can see putting windows back here, putting windows on the side of them. None of them are open, so I'm not even gonna go in and talk to anybody. I just needed this visual to get my mind focused on getting my van. Y'all, dreaming is real when you start planning that you want to have your adventure vehicle. I'm planning. Anyway, back to the vans. Guys, I'm so serious. I want one. I do not want to pay $50,000. But here's the thing. I have looked at so many in the last 2 weeks. I know it's on its way. But the problem with the ones that I have showed you in the videos is they have 100,000 plus miles. Now, I know any vehicle, even one of those, if you take care of it, it's gonna be just fine. But I don't want a vehicle that has 100,000 plus miles on it either. I want one that is not brand new, but one that is decent so that I don't have to stress. So it's either going to be a Dodge Ram ProMaster or it's going to be a Ford. They're almost the same size. What I like about the Fords, though, is that they are taller in height. I'm 5'8", so I want to make sure that I can you know, go inside this van, stand up in the van. That is the main thing for me. So it's a thought. I'm looking, I'm getting my visualization together so that I can actually picture myself rolling in this van. Like, I need to have that visual stimulation to make my mind think about it enough to attract it into my life. And that's what you got to do with anything that you want. That's how I got this car, my Mercedes, my house, all the things I've ever wanted. I got them because I pictured myself rolling. I didn't picture myself rolling in nothing broke down. I didn't picture myself rolling in something that can't be repaired. And I'm so thankful because yesterday, if you saw the video, yesterday I finished getting the second set of tires on my vehicle. So what I did was I went down to a tire store here in Springfield and I got the tires on the front, but they didn't have the set that I needed for the back. These are the most expensive ones, Coney tires, I think that's what they're called. And y'all, let me tell you something. Before I got those tires on, I could literally hear the raggediness of the other tires, and I didn't realize it till I got them new ones on there. Last year or the year before, I got my car towed, and the tow truck driver, who was also a mechanic, said that there was dry rot on those tires. I've been driving that thing, my Mercedes, even though I knew that them tires needed to be changed. You know, sometimes people tell you stuff and you just ignore it and go on about your business. And so I was ignoring the whole conversation of him telling me that those tires had dry rot on the tires. And after I got the new set of tires, so when I got the front ones done the day before yesterday, I still couldn't feel the difference. When I got the rear set on, y'all, that car drives like a dream. And it's a 2014. It is not a new Mercedes. It just was well taken care of before I got it. And I had to do some minor repairs. Well, I won't say all of them were minor. I went through some stuff with that Mercedes. That's what makes it hard for me to let it go. But anyway, having a new set of tires on it made all the difference in the world. It drives exactly like it did when I first got it 4.5 years ago. And I'm so thankful that I did that. But I broke the indoor handle on the driver's side. I'm getting that replaced on Monday, and I'm getting it the A6, I think it's the tune-up and oil change and all that. I'm getting that done on Monday. I'm super pumped because I know all these little things that we do to take care of our vehicle, that is what makes them ride smoother and better. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm looking forward to seeing the difference in how it drives. And then I'm gonna work on this car to make sure I get a tune-up. I got an oil change on it. I got the coolant flush done on it. I think what I need to do now is get a tune-up on this car and also to get a transmission flush. That's my second thing that I'm gonna get done, and I think this one will be fine because I got new tires on this car last year and they still run just fine. So looking forward to that. But that was really awesome to find out that this Dodge dealer had those cargo vans available, because now that gives me a visual to I want that van life experience. Y'all, you see what I'm driving in, right? Every single day I am in my SUV, and I have it set up for going on some car camping, and it's been good so far. I just want the opportunity to be able to stretch out my legs and be inside of a vehicle that has been transformed into a tiny house. Some of y'all are gonna think I'm crazy for wanting that, but I really want to be able to take my dog to random places to go camping, and we both can stretch out in that thing. Not being able to stretch out in this, it's comfortable. I make it nice and cozy. It's cute, so I wanna be in here. But if I had a van, the van would be a much better experience than sleeping back here and having to change my clothes in here when we're overnight camping somewhere. That's not fun. But I mean, I make it work just for the sake of having the experience of van life in an SUV. Some of y'all can relate to that because you like to get out just like what I'm talking about, and it makes it so much fun to just be able to be in a vehicle that you love and have the experience that you want, which is camping. Guys, if you've never traveled or slept in a vehicle, you can't even relate to what I'm talking about right now. But if you have, then you know what I'm talking about. There is absolutely no parking spots right here. What? I'm gonna back up. Back at Prime right now, and just feeling great about what I just saw, which was those vans. It's gonna be a great experience to have one day and turn it into a traveling tiny house. Guys, I got a school bus in California. I got an RV in California, and both of those are outdated and need some type of work. And so I want to reduce the amount of vehicles in my life and get that van going so that I can enjoy some camping experiences with my dog. And I am so excited for the potential of that. So anyways, that's my day in a nutshell. It's just me experiencing all of that and just getting stuff done because I can. I just want y'all to look at this weather. This is how fast it changed. The sun is out. All of that bad weather is pushing towards St. Louis. This literally just happened within an hour's time. Not even an hour, because I went to lunch. I showed y'all the Jeep dealer and where they had the vans. And I'm literally a half an hour since that happened. You see the difference? This is the bipolarness of living in Springfield, Missouri. But that's what you expect during springtime, is potential for tornadoes here. This is tornado season. But look at that. It is just amazing. The sun is out. It's bright. I don't understand this at all. Sorry if I'm making y'all dizzy. I'm walking down here to the training pad because the instructors are hooking up to trailers, and we're gonna get out here and start backing. But y'all see that? I'm telling you, it takes a different level of patience to live in these environments. Like, I seriously feel weird as a result of Living in the Midwest, y'all. Literally, look at that. Look at that. The sun is so bright it turned my glasses into shade. When it was not like that just a little bit ago. But welcome to the Midwest. Got these 3 drivers who are practicing the backing maneuvers. Turned out to be a nice day. It is now 2 o'clock, 2:20. They all got these maneuvers down, especially this guy. He's got it down to a fine science. His perfectionism won't allow him to make a mistake. He gets it in every single time, y'all. Every single time. Love it. He's going to be a great trainer. Which he's already trained before, but he is coming back to it. This guy has got it good. I love when they can do this job and do it well. So yes, I'm in my car, and the reason why is because it was starting to get really cold out here, and it was sprinkling. Now the sun is back out, and I'm just letting them practice until I can evaluate them, and then they check in and they get certified. I've already done their truck inspections, just making sure they can do the maneuvers. This is so fun. And yes, I'm in the Glamper. I just showed all of them what I have done with my handy dandy SUV. And I showed them my Reflectix that's right up there on top of my refrigerator, my porta potty, my little bed, everything. Love it. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. I've been talking so much, it's ridiculous. It's what I do. See y'all. Be safe.